Top one on the top. Top one on the bottom. Again, it's top one on the top. Okay, top one on the bottom. Wait, it's double top. Okay, it's the double top burger. It's the bottom top burger. And be honest, are you using donuts as the bottom? Not the LA County Fair. Come on. No, so wait. Hey, hurry. You're not going to try this, are you? Or are you going to go? Okay, I just need to make a bigger bet. What do you think of my idea of double top burger there? Thank you very much. Double bottom. Maybe that's a really nice plug. Maybe double bottom. No, we don't need double bottom. See, it's not double bottom. I was going to say, that would require a bag of for the meantime. I'm telling you, these are the way creative ideas that I put out there. There are serious 6 billion kids in India dying of hunger. How dare you throw away the bottoms? That's just
center or a forward. He's shorter than 6'9", under the age of 35, and his number is lower than 42.
Hey, for the audio, is just whatever audio that you can hear from that?
No, you gotta plug.
But now it's in the west. It's in the west.
So, what about that's right, guy we're looking for.
Sam.
In the west. Played in
Like you just sit right into the iPad.
See where they played recently in Boston? Yeah, within the last 2 years. Try Dennis Schroeder. Boston now.
no, they got rid of him.
Oh, he walked in, so he played for Houston at one point. He is in the West. He's not on Houston now, though.
He is a guard, he's in the West, but
Southwest, so he's taller than 6'1", older than 28, number higher than 17.
wait a minute, but you know he's in the Southwest?
No, he's not in the Southwest.
He's in the West. So he's in the Northwest or the Pacific? Correct.
Are they adapting?
So
Yeah, he played
Do you
football.
need an adapter?
that's just a weird combo. Yeah,
Isn't it just a
Boston,
headphone jack?
Houston. But we don't know his current team.
No.
Just take a shot at somebody here. We got to fill up the boxes here.
A guard.
Sometimes you
Older than 28.
Sometimes you make a bad guess and land on the right team. Okay.
42.
So it's got to be in the Pacific division or the Northwest division. Okay.
Why isn't it the same thing?
It is. He just likes to use the 90-degree angle.
Try to get a clue out of it.
Landry Shamet.
Oh, that's a good one. He is not on Phoenix, but he is in the Pacific Division. Shorter than 6'4", but taller than 6'1". He is He is older than 25. He's also still older than 28, and higher than 17.
So it's
the
Warriors,
Pacific.
Clippers, Lakers, Kings. It's one of those 4 teams.
Had to have played for Houston and Boston.
That's a Houston and Boston.
So
is
now
a
in
weird
LA,
one.
now with the Clippers, now with
A guard.
guard.
Older than 28.
Older than 28, and he had to play for one of those.
Both of those teams, Boston and Houston, in the last
Boston,
2 years.
Houston.
So I'm trying to think, Mace. Do the Clippers have anybody that would have played for Boston and Houston? Because I don't think the Lakers have anybody that played for Boston and Houston.
Take a.
All right, how about this? I don't think he ever played for. I just don't think he ever played for Boston. Try Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris. So he's not a guard, though. So
Well, Marcus Morris is 6'8". You're saying
so he's
And he
not.
played for
Okay,
the
so here's
Clippers.
another
Wait a
one.
minute.
He played for the Clippers in the.
Bond.
Yeah, he's
He's been
kind
in
of
Boston, Houston, and the Clippers in the last 2 years.
probably around 30, 31. probably around 6'3",
Kind of a hobo. Just
yeah.
moving team to team.
Is he? What's the height thing, Greg? Smaller than?
Under 6'8".
He's under 6'4", but taller than 6'1", probably 6'2", 6'3".
And you say at some point he played for the Clippers.
Boston, Houston, and the Clippers at some point, but not currently on the Clippers and is in the Pacific Division. Has to be a guard.
Has to be a guard.
I have absolutely no idea who this is. We've never actually
Take another shot.
Guard
Let's try to get the team right. West, Pacific,
okay.
name a guard.
West, Pacific, name a guard. I mean, this isn't the right
No,
answer.
it doesn't have to be. Just let's get the team.
And he's under 6'4". Kent Bazemore is 6. Oh! Try Avery Bradley.
I was thinking about Avery. He did play for us. Avery Bradley is the correct
There you
answer
go.
in 5. Nice job.
Tough one.
When did Avery Bradley play for Houston?
I think it was like one of the stops where he basically got traded and moved.
Wow,
and,
that's
yeah.
crazy. I know he played in Miami, but I didn't realize Houston. But that's it. There you go. You
That's
got
it.
the Wordle in 5.
Awesome.
Not the Wordle, Purtle in 5.
You know, that always cues me to start doing the Wordle.
I know, you should go do it now.
I do the Wordle now. All right, coming up next for you, limericks. We've got limericks still about Ireland and me.
Okay.
We will do those coming up for you. Again, we are live
Have
at
you lied
Hollywood
yet?
Park Casino. I don't know. Have I?
What are we giving away for the
Did
lie?
Pair of tickets to see Roger Waters at Crypto.com Arena on September 28th at 3:30. I will have a lie of the day for you. If you figure it out, you win tickets to the show. And if you don't win with us, tickets on sale now at RogerWaters.com. Mason and Ireland, live from Hollywood Park Casino for our Lombardi party on 710 ESPN.
And 710 Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Thursday afternoon.
Hi, this is Coach Sean McVay. It's Mason in Ireland.
Here we go. As somebody once said, put your Rams hands up.
ESPNLA is the station of the Ram.
Mason and Ireland are live from Hollywood Park Casino. Hollywood Park Casino, elevate your game. Getting ready for the private party with the Lombardi.
Put your Rams hands up.
Congratulations to all the Mason and Ireland listeners that are joining us today to press the flesh with the Lombardi Trophy, because you know we are the home of your Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football.
Ram it! You can ram it. You can put your Rams hands up. Do whatever you want to do this afternoon. Let's get to the fellas live from Hollywood Park Casino. Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon right now.
3 o'clock round. What's up, people? We are live at Hollywood Park Casino. The Lombardi Trophy is expected here at any moment. We have an exclusive crowd of people who won the right to be here at this party today, and we're psyched for it. I'm going to be hosting it later on, some clients and some sponsors and all that kind of stuff. But the Lombardi Trophy will be here.
Okay, so in that opening right there,
yes,
we were playing Ram It. Okay, so Ram It is a video that the Rams made in the 70s and 80s.
Yes.
It looks very
So
70s
dorky.
and 80s. And basically they're singing that song and who that is right there, number 81. Okay.
I'm bad with numbers.
No, but I'm gonna show you something. Okay. So right there, 81, right there. There's somebody there got it.
David
somebody
Hill?
over there got it. David Hill, who is
Jim Hill's brother,
younger brother,
Yeah!
who was a tight end on the Rams. There's Dickerson. Look
Yeah. Oh,
See, I can
Dickerson.
do the Ram It dance. That's an easy dance.
Yeah, that's
Is anybody filming this, please?
You look.
Look at this dance. This
You
is
look
easy.
as dumb as they do.
Yeah, big bad Jackie. Jackie Slater's not even moving.
Yeah,
He's basically
Jackie
going like
Slater's
this
just
and
staying still,
doing a lot
yeah.
of hand signals.
He's got the words though.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's got the lyrics.
This was
He's got
all
the gold jacket.
This was all because of the Super Bowl shuffle. Remember the Bears cashed in on the
Yes.
Super Bowl shuffle?
Did this come first or
No,
the
no.
shuffle?
These
the shuffle
were-
was 85.
Right. And there's Nolan Cromwell. Nolan Cromwell was a very handsome
Was
man.
this the Super Bowl team, the 80 Super Bowl team?
I don't know what year this was that the Rams came out with Ram It, but it was all in a response to the Super Bowl shuffle song. It's one of the years they were playing in Anaheim because they filmed it in Anaheim Stadium.
Right.
There's Dennis Hara,
Yeah.
offensive lineman. So that's that song that you're hearing in the background.
By the way, there was a leaked. We know 2 games so far for the Rams. The entire schedule will come out at 5 o'clock. Sedano and Cap. I think it's Cappy and
DeMarco.
DeMarco today. And the schedule will come out at 5 o'clock this afternoon. But we do know that the Rams will open against Buffalo on September 8th at SoFi Stadium. And we know they will play the Denver Broncos.
Big Daddy Hill, right there.
There he is.
David Hill.
On Christmas Day, the Broncos and Russell Wilson at SoFi. So those are the 2 games we know of.
Fun fact about DeMarco. Did you know that he has won a championship at every single level that he's played on?
No.
High school,
Really?
college, and
What
pro.
did he win in he was on
Washington.
a national championship team in Washington?
In Washington, yeah. He's
Okay.
won at every single level.
Well, good for him. All right, so should we Bergman, you can decide. Should we read the limericks about Mason or about Ireland?
I think we should do Mason first.
Okay, did you do one
I
for
did.
Mason?
I did.
Okay.
It's National Limerick Day.
So
by the way.
right,
That's
and so that's why we're doing this. Jorge, you do not have a limerick?
Yeah, I have a surprise one for you guys.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Good.
Is it about Mason or is it about both? What's it about?
It's about all 3 of you.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
All right, so Greg, you
Yeah.
go first. You do yours on Mason, then I'll do mine, and then we'll have Jorge do his limerick.
God.
All right, so we all work with a guy named Mace, who's always in a strange headspace. Maybe it's the pot, or maybe it's not. But it's the reason he doesn't look you in the face.
Okay, it's not terrible.
That's credible.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, the first 2 words that you rhymed are also the first 2 in my limerick, and then I take
interesting.
a left turn.
Mason.
All right,
Mason
all right, here we
something.
go.
Yep.
What do you? You're not allowed to take
breaking-
anything out of a bag.
I got to plug in my computer. I'm
All right.
running out of juice.
Here we go. There's a radio host named Mace. At the last remote, he was space. But today, he's in a suit. He is much more acute. To the Lose It app, this can be traced.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, Jorge, which one's better?
Bergman's. I like Bergman's on
Oh,
this one.
But you're getting a lot of love from
I
Jorge.
am
to be
getting a lot of love
honest
from Jorge.
today.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Jorge.
All right, now, Jorge, what limerick have you prepared?
All right, here it is. Mason and Ireland is the show. Mason tries too hard to be hip by saying for show. We all know Ireland is the one with all the dough. And why don't we ever have guests, you ask? Because Bergman always says no.
Ah, okay,
That's right.
That's good.
I
I
do
like
say
that.
no.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
true. That's pretty good.
Nice job, Jorge.
All right, so National
That's it.
Limerick Day. I'm sure no other radio host on any station anywhere in America
Ever.
will be doing
I
limericks
think this
today.
is very fresh. I think this is fresh stuff. We only
there you
do
go.
it once a year.
So when are we doing John's? Is this going to be a little bit later?
We can do it now. We can do it later. Whatever you want. We don't have a ton of time. We might as well do them now.
Yeah, we'll do them now.
We'll do it
Okay.
now.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to go first? Jorge, do you have one, or is that your
that
other
was,
one?
that was his
All right,
contribution.
Bergman, you can do the one about me.
All right, here we go. What do you say about our friend John? After golf, he's completely withdrawn. The show is a mess, as he will attest that every sentence ends with a yawn.
It's not bad. It's also fairly accurate.
Pretty true.
Yeah. All right, Mace, what do you got?
Here's what I got for Ireland. There once was a guy named John. Winning in Game of Games was a con. He Googles it all. Now he's taking the fall. The charade just goes on and on.
Okay. How bad do I have to beat your asses in front of you without Googling before you will bend the knee?
You do have 4 this month already.
And
but I won last month when you first started coming in. Just saying.
Only because you could spell words in Spanish.
Yeah, that's
true. To get to that level.
Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't spell words in Spanish, I would be like on a 20-month winning streak.
Yeah, undefeated.
Yeah, every time you guys make up this BS Google stuff.
We know you Googled once.
All right, here's the thing.
We know for a fact
I am
you
now.
Googled
I was going to let up and allow Game of Games to be more competitive. Now I'm coming for your throats.
Oh,
now
that's the way to go.
What does that even mean?
I know. I'm Jerry Maguire. I want all my clients.
All right, Jorge, who won the John one?
I like Mason's on this one.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, Mason was cool.
Nice. All right. Good.
All right.
So I won one.
So National Limerick Day has been honored.
So Ireland, I had this story that came up overnight last night, or actually this morning.
Okay.
The youngest executive ever, Memphis Grizzlies general manager Zach Kleiman.
I know him. Former Lakers media relations intern.
Oh, is that right? Youngest guy to ever win Executive of the Year. Won the Executive of the Year. He's Memphis Grizzlies GM. Has put together a hell of a young roster.
One of the great guys in sports.
Oh, yeah?
And like, it's impossible not to root for Zach. Like I said, he was a Laker media relations intern.
Yep.
Then he went to law school.
Yep.
Then he went and worked for the NBA and was in the legal counsel's office at the NBA, and he let it be known to Adam Silver and David Stern that he would like to be a team legal counsel. The Grizzlies were looking for one, so they hired him, and he is so impressed, Robert Parra and the people at the Grizzlies, when he was their legal counsel, they put him in charge of all basketball operations. And in 3 years now, I think this is his 3rd year on the job, he's the youngest executive of the year ever. And the second one for the Grizzlies, you know who the first one was?
Jerry West.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's the list. Jerry West and Zach Kleiman.
Okay. So this is what I take from this story. Lakers are about to make a coaching hire.
Right.
When the Rams did it, they went young.
Yep.
When the Dodgers went for executive, I think Andrew Friedman was like 36 when he took the job. He was 31 with the Tampa Bay Rays and won MLB Executive of the Year.
Okay.
I think it's time. This is why I'm, unlike the Sam Cassell, Darvin Ham. It's time for the Lakers to go young.
Those guys would be too old for your plan.
What?
Sam Cassell and
Sam?
Darvin. I would
42?
say. I'll look it up, but I think Sam's close to 50.
No,
and I think
is he really?
Darvin is probably 45.
Oh, then
Sam Cassell is 52.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
But how about this?
Yeah.
Riley Bergman for coach. How old is she, Greg?
She's 10 years old.
10 years old. Well, if we're going to, let's go big. Bronny James, coach.
Who's that Al guy they just called?
Al.
Didn't they just request permission?
Al?
No. The Lakers have a.
The Milwaukee assistant?
Yeah, the Milwaukee assistant.
I don't know.
Something.
Lee. Craig Lee?
Al Lee?
No, there's no Al. I don't know where you're getting Al.
Craig Lee? Chris Lee?
Lee, Albert Lee, Alan Lee.
Should know these things. Craig Lee, isn't it? Not Craig Lee?
No, it's not Craig Lee.
All right, how about this, Mace? I think I got it.
Yeah.
It's Charles Lee.
Charles Lee. There you go.
I think I got it. Jared Dudley is 36. What do you think?
Boy, he fits. He ticks a lot of these boxes. First of all, young.
Energetic.
Players love him.
Yep.
He is 30. How old?
36.
36.
Darvin Ham, by the way, is 48.
He's the kind of guy that would fit into the Frank Vogel model, which is 3-year deal, You've got front office guys helping you. You've got front office guys picking your coaching staff. He's young enough that I think he would go along. This is why I don't think – I hear Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is not going to let anybody pick his coaching staff. And Doc Rivers isn't going to sign for 3 years.
You may have stumbled into something.
Yeah.
Charles Lee.
Yep.
Former player, current assistant in Milwaukee, 6'3" guard from Bucknell.
Yep.
In the Patriot League. That's where C.J. McCollum went to school. Has spent time in his professional career in Israel and Europe.
Okay. Well-traveled.
Married to his college sweetheart who also played basketball at Bucknell.
That's a plus.
Played with the Spurs. Played in Israel. Played in Belgium. Played in Germany. Then came back and started coaching. He is 37 years old.
That's my guy. I want the youngest guy on the board. Anybody younger that they've talked to?
Well, Dudley, they know. I mean,
Dudley, they know, right? He's an assistant.
Dudley's 36. Charles, that guy right there, Charles Lee, is 37 years old.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But it's not an accident that people are now going younger.
Don't hate where you're going. You know who I love? I love that coach in New Orleans. That guy that was an assistant, and he was Monty Williams' assistant in Phoenix.
Right.
And they basically, Willie Green.
Willie Green, right.
And,
how old is Willie? Willie Green's a younger guy, too, right?
So I think
40.
Yeah. I don't think this is a crazy road you're going down.
That's why it's weird to me. I mean, just between us.
Nobody else can hear. Don't worry.
That's why it's weird to me that Phil has so much input here. Different generation, different. I mean, league certainly has excelled past where nobody's running the triangle anymore. All that kind of stuff.
All right. No, I don't think this is a possibility.
Okay.
All right. But I'm just going to throw it out there to see what you guys think of it. All right.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
Phil comes in and coaches for 1 year. 1 year.
Please.
To steady the ship.
Please.
Why? What do you have against greatest coach in NBA history?
He is. Let's talk about that coming up. Yeah, we'll talk about that coming up.
1 year. He's got LeBron and AD.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Also, lie of the day. Here's a hint. I told it.
Okay.
At some point during the show, so it's already out of the bag. If you know what it is, call it 3:30, just 15 minutes from right now, and you can win a pair of tickets.
What do you mean you got it?
To see Roger Waters at Crypto.com Arena. You know what it is?
Yes, sir, Bob.
I doubt it. I think it's a hard one. By the way, if you don't win with us, tickets are on sale now at RogerWaters.com. We'll do Lie of the Day coming up for you. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Clear.
I told you. There's a new ESPNLA app. You can listen to 710 ESPN anytime you want with just one tap. No more multiple tabs. 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand, anytime. Search ESPNLA in your App Store or Google Play. Download, tap, and listen. Get the all-new ESPNLA app today.
Blood clots can happen to anyone. Up to 900,000 people in the United States are affected by blood clots each year, and 100,000 die from them. Blood clots don't discriminate. You or a loved one could be at risk right now. The good news is blood clots can be prevented. Knowing the risks and symptoms are key. On average, one person in the United States dies of a blood clot every 6 minutes. Don't let that be you or someone you know. Learn more at stoptheclot.org/spread the word.
You're hanging out with the right guy.
All right, so if I put you in charge of hiring the Lakers head coach, what are you looking for?
I will tell you what I'm not looking for is a level 7 guy who does not want to get around with a bunch of younger guys in terms of Phil. I'm joking, but I think I'm looking for a guy
Greatest coach in the history of the NBA?
Yeah, sure. It's just
76 years old.
Again,
Young. 76 years old.
Level 7. I'm not hiring anybody at level 7 at that point for that job with those people. I'm looking for somebody who I think, most importantly, how do I say this? Respects the players as much as the players respect them. You see what I'm saying? One of the things that the Lakers do is try to bring in people that they think that they can control on some level.
Right.
But also, there's the name element. And the problem with the name element is that you get guys that say, okay, well, I know who you are. I know who that person is. I'm going to run my program. You're going to be a part of it. I kind of think you need to go the other way. I think you need to get somebody that's more player-centric in terms of getting what you can out of that roster, whatever the roster may be, at this point. That's where I would go. And if that's a younger coach, that's a Darvin Ham. If that's somebody else like that, okay.
I love Willie Green, the guy that's coaching New Orleans. Yeah. And you know, that guy is 30. What are we looking at? 40. He's 40. And then the Charles Lee, the guy
Charles Lee
talking to, is 37.
37, yeah.
By the way, so you're out on Phil because he's 76.
That's a large part of it. And
that's a tough road, man. Going through an NBA, and he was already physically having issues when he was coaching.
That's what I'm referring to.
How old do you guys think Greg Popovich is?
He still
Gotta
gets
be
around.
in the 60s.
What do you think, Greg?
70.
Yeah,
68.
He's level 7.
68.
Level 7.
Greg Popovich is 73 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean...
He's not traveling around with a throne. The Lakers had to bring a special chair for Phil to every single game.
A donut.
At one point, he was only doing the home games, not doing the road games.
I was going to say,
he wanted to do that.
Oh,
they didn't let him.
But I mean, the fact that he wanted to do it.
If he could do home games on the weekends, sure. We'll take Phil. That's about it, though, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
By the way, I don't think it's even on the table.
Plus, he'd want early bird
being
games.
considered.
Right, exactly.
Like
every day.
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Matinee game. Right, exactly.
By the way, Coach K, who has been rumored, because he coached LeBron and AD on Team USA, is 75.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I just don't think that's the way that you go about this right now. That doesn't make sense to me. In 2022, to be going with somebody who's that far in the past from an NBA generation standpoint.
Yeah, I just think, I always think what's new to what's next, and you create a parallel between what the Dodgers do and how the Lakers might operate, which is in the case of the Dodgers.
The manager, or in the case of the Lakers, the coach, is more of a collaborator than somebody making decisions.
And somebody, for example, Dave Roberts is making decisions, but he's got a whole bunch of information from Andrew Friedman and the front office in order to make those decisions. Sometimes Andrew Friedman, we assume, they spit out a lineup from the magic lineup machine, and that's what Dave Roberts plays. And I think that's probably a good model for the way the Lakers will. And ladies
there
and gentlemen.
It is. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Wait a minute. Look at the case.
Sam Pines, our new boss, has that look in his eye of, I've got something that you want.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So this is not a Stanley Cup situation where there's a guy in a tux with white gloves.
No, it's Sam.
Okay, all right.
Literally.
But you can't,
where are your white gloves, Sam?
I don't think you can touch it, can you? Is there like a Lombardi person?
There's a Ziploc. There's a zip tie on it to keep us from opening it, which is probably a good idea.
This is actually kind of exciting.
This
I've
is
never
very
seen
exciting.
this.
So for those who don't know, for the way that it's set up is that normally the stage you guys sit on to do the show is the stage where the trophy is now.
Correct.
So there's like a walkthrough scenario.
Yeah, we're almost an afterthought now that the trophies.
It's a bit
look
of
at everybody. Look at everybody's head.
It's a step and repeat kind of
we're like in the foyer.
Yeah.
That's the living.
We're not even looking at each other. We're
person-
looking at the trophy.
Not one person in this room is looking
look at it.
Baby,
Look at it.
Baby blue towel.
Look at it.
Baby
Ladies
blue
and
towel.
gentlemen.
Wow. That is a velvet wrap.
Wow.
How dare you call it a baby blue towel?
Wow, the Lombardi trophy is in the house.
Look at that thing.
Wow, look
That's
at the
beautiful.
gleam.
The phones are out.
Look at the shine. Phones are out. Everybody's taking pictures. I think people here, you're going to get to stand next to it and get a picture, I think.
Well, I'm
pretty sure.
think that's the plan.
I think that's the
Yeah.
What's that?
If you are lucky
The
enough,
real one. That's not the real one? Oh, this is the real one, yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, well,
Why would we bring him to a fake one?
Tommy, you're screwing me up.
Pop quiz. How heavy do you think that is compared to some of the other ones? I don't have real numbers on this.
I do not. I'm going to guess.
I've lifted the Heisman Trophy. I've never lifted the Stanley Cup.
I've lifted the Stanley
But you
Cup.
have,
It's heavy. I'm going to guess this is lighter than the Stanley. I'm going to say that thing weighs 7 pounds.
7 pounds.
About the size of a baby.
The Heisman is heavier than that.
Exactly 7 pounds.
No way.
No way.
Exactly.
Seriously?
The Lombardi Trophy measures 22 inches high and weighs 7 pounds.
Why am I not on the prices right?
On
Damn it.
the money.
I'll guess
That's crazy.
The Heisman's got to weigh twice that,
Yeah.
at least.
God, that thing is
Oh,
gorgeous.
The Heisman is a bigger trophy. It's like a
Big, chunky-
you got to carry it with 2 hands.
Yeah. The football, by the way, on the Lombardi Trophy is exactly the size of a regulation football. Measures 22 inches high, weighs 7 pounds.
So
as
that's
John
the
guessed.
actual trophy that Tom Brady threw in the river.
That fell off the boat.
Well, no, it's not.
It
it's
didn't
right.
fall. He almost made it
He
fall.
almost-
right,
yeah,
right.
it
He
almost
just
did.
threw it like a dummy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you get worked up for schedule release? We know the opener.
Little bit.
Yeah.
I think that they should all come out at once. That's a different story.
Well,
But,
officially, it is at 5 o'clock.
Oh, right.
But there have
Pardon
been
me.
multiple leaks.
I'm pumped up about that Christmas Day game, but Cap and I were talking about this on the show yesterday. That might not have been the best matchup for the division that they could have had. You know what I'm saying? Like that Broncos-Rams game is a cool game. But imagine if that was a Rams-Raiders game, Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, Mace. Imagine
Rams,
what that could have been.
Cowboys,
Rams,
Christmas Day.
Cowboys. Could have been a big thing. I like the fact that the Bronx are coming to town because I think Russell Wilson is an interesting story. But
Back, yeah.
there could have been a bigger one, but I'm very excited for that.
So what? I don't know all the details. I'm going to kind of look it up here.
The NFC West plays the AFC West as their
No,
divisionary
but
partner.
I'm speaking of the Broncos.
Oh.
What's the Jerry Jeudy story?
I
Because
don't-
that would be a huge loss for the Broncos.
I don't actually know the answer to that.
If
He was arrested. I
right
don't know.
for.
I believe it was.
I mean, a lot of guys get arrested.
It's not.
Right.
Yeah, it's not going to be. It's
Is
not
it
gonna be
a
good.
you can no longer play football arrest?
criminal tampering?
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Says
But I
domestic violence.
Oh no!
God.
Because and you know the NFL is not going to look the other way on that.
No,
that
of
means
course not.
Well, that depends.
Nobody should.
But yeah, I mean,
well, but a lot of times, like for example, I read a report yesterday that Deshaun Watson might play every game this year. That the legal process will take that long to play out.
well, that's what I was going to say. I mean, you never know. That's what I was asking. Is it a you can't play football crime?
All right, so here's the thing with Jeudy. He's being held on charges of second-degree criminal tampering with the domestic violence enhancer, a misdemeanor. He's on a no-bond hold. He's innocent until proven guilty.
I'm not a lawyer, nor do I play one on the radio. I have no idea what that
I
means.
have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no
I mean,
idea.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm
the
just saying that,
level
like,
or the details.
I don't
or
even
any of that
understand
stuff.
what
Yeah.
that even is. I mean, I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to.
I'm going to guess he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in
precisely.
trouble.
I don't, that doesn't. As you said, it's a misdemeanor, John. That doesn't sound like something he's going to miss time
But
for,
who
though.
knows?
Who knows? Yeah,
Who
I don't know.
knows? Yeah.
The Broncos got a pretty good shot, though.
SoFi Stadium will host 2 big games during the first week of the NFL season. This is from our friend Arash Markazi. Thursday is Buffalo versus the Rams, September the 8th. That's a Thursday. And then Sunday, Raiders versus Chargers at SoFi Stadium.
That'll be
That's
a Raider
big.
home game.
That
That's
will
big.
be.
Speaking of Arash, he tweeted something earlier that's very important. Greg and I talked about it.
Oh,
New-
yeah.
New Top Golf in El Segundo. Very pumped.
I drive
about
by
this.
it every day.
Very pumped about
And
this.
can
We're
I tell
going
you this?
next
What is
Tuesday.
it?
We are going next
Top
Tuesday.
golf.
Wait
Join
a minute.
us.
Wait a minute. I wish I could.
Did you say pot
This
golf?
was the one time
Top.
you couldn't go.
No, but here's the
I'm
thing.
in if it's
Here's the
pot
thing
golf.
about this particular
golf.
Oh, it
Top
might
golf.
be.
Clinton.
Yes.
I have never seen a parking lot as full as the Top Golf parking lot in El Segundo. People are lined up to get into this place. So
It used
make
to be-
reservations.
It used
I
to
did.
be a 9-hole course, and,
And
that's still there.
And now it's 10
And
holes.
then they added So listen, I am terrible at golf. After years of playing baseball, I can barely keep my hips in. I'm yanking things all over the place.
Right.
But I love Top Golf.
Oh, it's golf for dummies.
Yeah.
And it's drunk golf,
Exactly.
basically.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Sign me up for this.
We'll be there.
We're 4:45 next Tuesday.
4:45.
Yeah.
Right after the show. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll come.
Yeah,
Hitch
it's
a ride.
very
Yeah.
fun. I've been
We'll
to
be
a
there.
bunch of them.
Dumb
be there.
drunk golf.
I'll be
Dave,
whacking
will you
all over the
get
course.
Greg? Will you get the station's credit card for that? Because it can get pricey.
I
Excellent
should.
question.
I don't
Yeah.
think I can.
No,
Hey, Sam.
I'm not sure why the station would pay for us to play golf. But I think it's worth a shot.
There's one way to find out.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the line is long at this point for the trophy.
What should be?
Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
What was the moment of the Rams season that for you, Clinton, was the most dramatic?
It's got to be OBJ crying on the field. I mean, that was a pretty big moment. I mean, I thought in terms of the pickups that they made, that's a team that doesn't necessarily build themselves through the draft. They get different guys, different.
No, there's a right answer
There is
to
a
this,
right
and
answer
you're
to this.
missing.
Yeah.
To me, Stafford to Cup in Tampa when it looked like the season was going down the drain.
I see what you're saying.
For me, that was like the blazing memory.
That was, oh, crap, Brady has pulled a 28-3 comeback. We had this, and we blew it, and all of a sudden, Stafford just pulled the game out of the fire on that, what was it, 3rd and 6 or something, and Cup beat him down the field, and then the Rams won it. I thought when they got past that, Mace, I thought, all right, this is in the cards now. Then number one, they're going to have home field against the Niners, and then they were able to win that game. And then the only time I thought they were in trouble against Cincinnati was for about 5 minutes in the third quarter, right at the start of the second half.
Yeah, but when Beckham went down, I mean, that game was tight enough. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, I realize it's late in the season.
You mean on the injury?
Yeah, on the injury. I realize it's late in the season. It's sort of a different discussion than what you're having. But, like, he goes down. It's emotional. Looked like they could have lost that game.
Right.
You know, it was very much in the throes where I'm thinking, man, this team has come this far. If you lose to the Bengals in this situation, that's tough. And this guy goes out after having a great half, big time.
And by the way, for OBJ, we do not get to the Super Bowl without OBJ.
Absolutely not. And
he was on his way. He was on his way to being Super Bowl MVP.
Right.
Before
and
he
not
got
to mention
hurt.
it's a reclamation project for his career because of the Cleveland scenario. I mean, it was all
so
coming
sad
together.
the way it turned out.
Yeah, I mean, at least they won.
Yeah, and I wonder now if the Rams are even in the OBJ market.
I think they are,
Allen
but
Robinson.
I think part of the issue here is everybody's waiting on him because he's not going to be available for the start of the season.
Sure.
I think you're looking at him at week 7 or 8. If he doesn't get another blow-me-away offer, I can see the Rams bringing him back.
Just sort of back on a flyer. Yeah.
Right, but the Rams like Jefferson. Allen Robinson's going to start. Cooper Kupp's obviously coming off the greatest year a wide receiver has had maybe ever.
Yep.
So they don't need OBJ. I think he's a want rather than a need, but I want him. As
I would agree with that.
Somebody who likes the Rams. I
Absolutely.
think he'd be good. All right, coming up next lie of the day. Bergman, do you know it?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Jorge says he's got it.
He does. He's paying
I doubt
attention.
Jorge's got it.
You really think he does? I bet you Jorge's got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
5,000 mythical dollars and Jorge has it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you have to give it to me if I
You got side action.
I'll take
going.
that.
Yeah,
I'll take
he has to text it to us, and you tell him.
Giving away tickets to see Pink Floyd's
Jorge,
legendary
group text
rocker.
us what you think it is.
Roger Waters at Crypto.com Arena. If you know the lie of the day right now, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. We will take your guesses coming up next. We've also got Super Crosstalk on the way, and don't forget we are live at Hollywood Park Casino with the Lombardi Trophy for our Lombardi Party. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap for your afternoon drive on 710 ESPN.
If you ask me the same question, will you take a hit from Aaron Donald every year for the rest of your life for $10 million? My answer is yeah, where do I sign up?
No, I'm with you.
What else would you do for $10 million? Would you fight Mike Tyson?
No.
You would not fight Mike Tyson
I wouldn't
for $10
fight
million?
anybody for money.
Well, I don't like fighting either. I just like money.
Your coverage of the Rams schedule when it drops. And don't forget tomorrow morning, Keyshawn in the morning. That's right, the one and only Keyshawn Johnson will react to the entire NFL schedule. Keyshawn, J-Wo, and Max tomorrow, 6 to 10 a.m. right here on 710. Right now, though, live from HBC, back to Mason in Ireland.
All right. Oh, I think
right?
Jorge got it. And you owe Mason 10 grand.
There's
no way
that
that's
I
not
thought
the line.
for
sure that
not
was
the
it.
line. By the way, that is a fantastic thing to try.
Wow.
Telling you.
Don't give it away to somebody else. All right, here we go. Lie of the day. Mace, what do you get if you win Lie of the Day
You win
today?
a pair of tickets to see Roger Waters at Crypto.com Arena on September the 28th, if you can identify this Lie of the Day.
All right, first up, Art from L.A. Art, you're on 710 ESPN. How you doing, Art?
Sup, Art?
Art going once. Art going twice.
He just hung up. He just hung up.
That means
I heard the boom.
Nathan from Tarzana is up. Hey, Nathan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, man, what's the lie of the day?
Is it the double bun on his burger?
That
the
is
top bun?
That is also what Jorge thought, but that is an actual real thing that everybody should try.
Jorge, I thought you had it, man.
Man.
The minute you did it, I thought that was it. All right, thanks for trying, Nathan. That brings in Jason from Burbank. Hey, Jason, you're on 710 ESPN. Hi.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Great, man.
Good, Jason. What's the lie of the day?
I think I have it when you called the Pittsburgh Steelers the Steelhead. That's their nickname.
I actually said the Stillers, and that is their nickname.
The Steelers.
All right, sorry, Jason. Good try. Okay.
In Pennsylvania, that's what they call them with their accent.
Okay, that's 3, which means you got to give a small hint.
It was elaborate, more than one segment.
Okay, so it's something that was drawn out that he talked about.
Do you think you know?
I don't.
Bergman, do you think?
But
No, I have to look back.
I'm hoping Scotty from Linwood knows what you're talking
Scotty,
about.
what are you doing, man?
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, just listening to you guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure,
All right, Scotty, what's the lie of the day?
My guess is the story he set up about the golf. The guy shot so under that he got kicked off.
No,
that was a real story.
That was on ESPN.
That was a real
yeah.
story.
All right, good try. Okay.
Elaborate.
Time for another hint.
Another hint. Let's see. I said John does it and I don't.
Okay.
We got Jesus.
All right. Jesus, you're up next. Hey, Jesus. You there?
Hey, Jesus.
Yes, sir.
What's up,
All right,
man?
Jesus. What's the lie of the day?
What's up, guys? What's up, Mason Ireland?
Great, man.
I think it is about the hamburgers.
No, the hamburgers is real.
That was straight up. Hey, Jorge, is Paul from Studio City still there?
No, we're working on another one.
Okay. So let me give another hint without giving it away.
I do it. You said I do it, but you don't.
Did you
Yes.
say you don't do it? And
I
you actually
said
do?
I don't do it and actually do.
Oh, I think
go to June,
I
Baldwin
think I
Park.
got it.
Yeah.
June in Baldwin Park. Hey, June, you're on 710 ESPN.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, man?
I think it's Mason saying that he doesn't believe vitamins work.
Bingo. You got it.
Thank goodness. I'm so glad that's a lie.
I take vitamins every day. I take the fish oil. I take the one a day. I take the vitamin E.
I want to congratulate you on an elaborate lie because, and June, congratulations. Hang on the line, and
Thanks,
Jorge will
man.
get your info. Not only did you lie,
yes,
and I think this was all intentional. Looking back, you Googled something against your own beliefs.
Right, for Johns Hopkins. Yeah, it was a very elaborate. I try to make the lies very elaborate.
All right,
Look at the
This
scene.
is fantastic. There's a guy in a Rams hat making out with a girl
Awesome.
in front of the trophy and
Awesome.
getting tons of pictures.
Awesome.
And almost fell and knocked the backdrop
Full-on
over.
Rams
Well, we don't
jacket.
care about the backdrop. We just care about the trophy.
Yeah, don't knock the trophy over.
Man, that is fantastic.
Okay, so I give the NFL season.
All right, so we know the Rams going to open against Buffalo Thursday.
Yeah, give me a
right?
number from 1 to 10. How much you would be intrigued by this game? Okay,
10. Rams
Bills is
10.
a 10. Right.
Yeah.
Saints Falcons. Browns Panthers. It's
Well,
Deshaun
'cause
Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
49ers Bears. That's a steal. I think the Niners win that thing.
6.
Cincinnati-Pittsburgh is a good start.
Oh, yeah, 7.
That's a good game. Philly and the Lions. Nah, anything involving
4.
the Lions sucks. The Colts and the Texans.
3.
That's a nothing. New England and Miami. That's a nothing.
Well,
no, Miami
Miami's
better.
I want to see what Mike McDonald's going to do. I'll give that a 6.
Yeah. Ravens and Jets. That's a nothing. Anything involving the Jets.
That's a 4.
Jacksonville, Washington. That is the biggest who cares game on the schedule.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Cardinals.
I don't hate that game. I think that's a 6.
Chargers, Raiders is a really good game.
8.
That's at SoFi Stadium. I don't want to hear that chant here. Vikings, Packers.
Vikings are kind of an afterthought. I'll give that a 6.
Giants, Titans.
5.
And then the next best game of the week, I think, Tampa Bay at Dallas.
9.
Yeah, that's a great game. And
So
the Monday night game will be Denver at Seattle.
Okay, not terrible. That's a 7. But the best 3 games are Rams-Bills is the best one.
Yep.
The opening one. Raiders-Chargers is really good.
And Tampa-Dallas.
And Tampa-Dallas is really good. Those are the 3 you can't miss.
Are
those all big national games?
The Sunday night game is Tampa and Dallas.
And then Rams-Raiders is Raiders-Chargers
Raiders-Chargers is a 125.
On CBS.
Denver and Seattle are Monday night. That'll be the debut of Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Yeah, if I had been the NFL, I would have taken Raiders-Chargers and moved them to Monday night.
Monday night, that would be a great game.
Yeah, I think that would be a better one. Which would be that. But boy, Rams Buffalo to open the season is fantastic.
Is perfect. The whole schedule. The whole Rams schedule will be released at 5 o'clock this afternoon. So we'll be here with the Lombardi Trophy when the schedule is officially announced. A lot of Rams fans here, which is great.
So you're going to bite. This is like...
Hey, whose house?
Raiders!
There you go. Waited that long to do it.
This is a big couple of hours for you. You're basically finding out what your next 3 months of Sundays are going to be like starting in September.
It's true. Yeah. Christmas Day is weird to have a game.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll go. You might punt
I will
that game.
Absolutely go, but I might try to get for Christmas.
Yeah, I'll be working down the street.
You always work Christmas Day, right?
There'll be a Laker
Although
game
the NFL, the NBA hasn't. Are they going to back down on Christmas Day?
I don't think so. I think they may lower the amount of games, but I don't think they normally have 5 games on Christmas. Right. I can see them going to 3.
Do you think the Lakers are still, given the way it's been, are they still like the prime game on?
Yeah, because
Christmas
of LeBron.
Day? Because of LeBron.
Yeah.
They're going to be the 7 o'clock game.
They could be. But what if you put
7 Pacific?
Yeah, 7 Pacific.
That's a terrible
like
slot.
last year
that's the Clipper spot usually.
Last year they had Lakers Nets in that main spot.
Yeah.
I could see Lakers Bucks, Giannis, LeBron. I mean, LeBron's a big draw.
I was having a conversation with somebody who I don't remember anymore, and and they were saying, trade LeBron and supposedly Bill Platsky, whatever he's doing with Phil Jackson. When you have LeBron, people give a damn. That's ultimately the reason to have LeBron. Now, the winning, you hope will happen, but you're on a national stage when you have LeBron, and the Lakers are always relevant.
And plus, we live in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Star-driven
town.
And so that's one of the reasons why. But that's why I think Travis is out of his mind to suggest trading him. And Bill's saying that other people want to get him traded. I'm not buying that.
I can't believe they are. Now I think it's likely, given all the leaks and all the information that's come out. Do I have a break or no?
No, 42.
No, okay, good. Given all the leaks and everything, I can't believe that Westbrook is still going to be here next year. But by all accounts, by everybody's rumors and leaks and information, sounds like Westbrook's going to be back next year.
I think it's too early to say. I think they're going to knock down these pins
in
order.
Give me $10,000 mythical dollars on being back with the Lakers next year.
Wow.
Did you already do that? No, I think we already did
I think
this
you
one.
already bet the opposite.
Did too. Okay, yeah, you did $25K on the Westbrook, not on the Lakers.
And now he's hedging back the other way.
On Westbrook on the Lakers. Okay. Just making sure you are aware.
$25,000
wait a minute.
mythical
You're just
dollars that
canceling
Russell
out your own
Westbrook.
bet.
Correct.
All right, now
That's a ridiculous thing to do.
No, I'm even.
Oh,
Broke even on
Jesus.
him.
I might as well just take both of them off the board.
I still think he's going to be here. I still think he's going to be here.
Well, but, okay,
then bet
you have
more
the
than
bet
he's
of
going to
not.
bet 30.
I might as well just take it off the
Can I
board.
erase the former
Yeah.
bet?
No, you can't erase it, but you can bet more on
Okay,
the
give me
current bet.
$35,000 that he's on the team next year.
Oh.
Okay, so
This
that
is the
means
weirdest thing.
No, Greg.
It's
That's
on
not
both
weird.
sides of it.
It's
No,
not weird.
you're hedging.
The thing that he really thinks is going to happen would pay him $10,000.
Yeah, it's basically, okay. All right. It's here. I got it. It's
All right.
on the board.
Keeper of the money.
Now, let me ask you about Game of Games. So, my game is Rams-related.
Okay.
So, and name is your buzzer. Do you want, I was going to have DeMarco play, but he probably knows more than have Cap play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Kaplan, you want to play wherever you are?
Where's Cappy?
Well, if he doesn't
He's over there somewhere.
Oh, okay, good. We'll bring Cappy in here next to play Game of Games. It's your game today. By the way, this video, I want ESPNLA to take this video down of me. This video makes me look ridiculous.
Why? What'd you do?
Angry and upset.
Watch the video. It's very funny.
Oh, this video totally pisses me off.
Wait, but it's of you?
Is this the lie of the day? You're already past
Look
that.
how mean I look.
But look, it's not just you.
I look terrible in that.
Well, everybody does.
I have
Watch the
final
video.
approval of my photos.
You absolutely don't,
You
obviously.
do not have final.
Clearly,
And then
I
it
do
goes
not.
to John being sad, then it goes to me being sad, and then it goes to Michael being sad.
Why are we all sad?
Because it's
a filter.
Oh, it's a filter.
okay.
No,
I
you
got
weren't
what you
actually
mean.
upset.
I look really angry there, don't I?
I think that's the
Is
point
that
of the
the
filter.
trick?
That's the point.
Oh, that sucks. And cheer up, Venice Mace. Oh, screw you. All right. Game of Games is coming up next for you. Lombardi party at Hollywood Park Casino going on right now. A select group of listeners here to see the Lombardi, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Up and on, up and on.
It is brought to you by our friends. Who's it brought to you by?
The Venice Mace Culture Pop Podcast.
The Culture Pop Podcast. Thank you very much. All right, what is our game today, Bergman?
All right, so the game is the Rams version.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to do name is your buzzer. First to 5 is the winner. I'm going to name a Ram. You have to tell me the school that he went to. And Funch, if you want to play.
Oh, man.
And
Okay. I know,
Clinton's
like,
going to play.
one
And Jorge's going to play. Someone
School that you went to,
Keeping
and we have to
track's gonna
buzz
be
in.
difficult.
Yeah, this
Some of these are
will not be easy.
Some of
Okay.
these are easy.
Okay.
Some of them are not.
All right.
Okay,
Here we
so
go.
number 1, name is your buzzer. Aaron Donald. Mason.
Hit.
That is correct. See, he's not that bad.
I was
All right,
ready for
all right.
that
I thought you said alumni. That's why I got confused.
No, that's
the
where they
school
went to
that they
school.
went to.
All right,
Yeah.
Mason's got
I get
one.
it.
Somebody came and score.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Cooper Cup.
Ireland.
Oh, Mason was there first.
Eastern Washington.
That is right. Allen Robinson.
Ireland.
Ireland.
Allen Robinson went to North Carolina State.
That is incorrect. Mason.
I'll say Alabama.
That is incorrect.
Yates.
Penn
State.
Penn State is the right answer.
Bang! Talk to me. I'll talk
State.
back.
There you go.
There we go.
CY hits the board.
All right. Offensive lineman Brian Allen.
Mason.
The smirk.
Wisconsin.
No.
Ireland. Utah.
No.
Yates. I'll guess Iowa.
No. But you guys are in
We're-
the Big
it's
Ten.
right in
You're
that part
there.
of the country, I know.
So, yeah. So, if you got one, Funch or
Oklahoma.
Jorge.
Nothing. Go. Who? Where'd he go?
Michigan State. Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Sparty.
All right. Cam Akers.
Mason. Auburn.
No.
Ireland. Memphis.
No.
I don't know.
It's pretty famous. I mean, he was pretty famous. He got hurt there. He was really good.
Yates then. I'll say Alabama.
No, it was Florida State. Florida
That's
State.
right.
Oh, right. Dang. Yeah, I'm thinking of the best player on that team for years.
Gerald Henderson.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. He was a big player at Florida
Right. He was the best player.
Right, so it's Mason 2, Yates 1,
Yeah,
right?
Sedano's in his car screaming, Florida State! Leonard Floyd.
Mason. Illinois.
No.
Illinois.
Get to know your Rams,
Worth a
guys.
shot. I mean, it's hard to remember everybody's school.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Don't know this one? No one? It was Georgia.
Okay. Also, when you said alumni, I thought you were going to mean former Rams. That's what I was
no.
Yeah.
Just where they went to school.
Right.
Okay, this one should be pretty easy. Matthew Stafford.
Mason.
Oh, no.
Ready
it was
for
Ireland.
it.
It was
Wow.
Ireland.
No, it was me.
It was me.
No.
Was it?
Amanda, who was it?
Who? Oh, well,
Look on her face.
Amanda's the final vote. It
She
goes to
made that
Mason.
emoji
Goes to
face that
Mason.
everybody uses when they cringe.
Did go to Georgia. That's
I was
3.
actually locked and loaded waiting to hear Matthew Stafford's name.
I'm sure you were.
That why you?
All right, so I'm sure you're not going to get this one. We'll try it anyway. Ben Skoranek. Mason.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is the right answer. Yeah, that's 4 for Mason. So he's 1 away.
On a heater.
There's no way you're going to get this one. Maybe I should move down. Let's do someone that's new to the team, very big star that just came here. Bobby Wagner.
Mason. Washington.
No.
Ireland. Clemson.
No.
I know a guy named Bobby Wagner. He writes about baseball, though.
Yeah.
It was Utah State.
The Aggies.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's try Bobby Evans. All right, I got easier ones.
Mason. Wisconsin.
No.
No, we got an offensive lineman from Wisconsin.
All right, here's the easy one. This one should Jalen Ramsey. Ireland.
Florida State.
Florida State is right, and Ireland is on the board. Van Jefferson. Ireland.
Van Jefferson went to Florida State.
No.
If you're wondering what the booing in the background is.
Florida.
Florida is the right answer, and Mason gets the win. He knows his Rams. He is the leader of the Ramily.
So let's describe the scene.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're wondering what that booing was, a gentleman in a Cowboys jersey just got up to take
I
a
saw
picture,
that.
And everybody
hey,
gave
that's
him
going to be as
the
close as you
business.
get to the Super Bowl trophy.
That's as close as you get to the Lombardi trophy.
That was fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, it's everybody. We're at Hollywood Park Casino. It is the Lombardi party. A select group of listeners are here. Visit with the Lombardi trophy, including one Cowboys fan.
Boo!
There's two
he's got a
Cowboys
whole
fans.
crowd.
Cowboy hat.
This
and a
guy's got
Cowboy
his hat
jersey.
off.
We didn't do a very good job
You'll
of
be
vetting these
escorted
people.
to the door.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can't. They can lie about their allegiance.
True.
We can't.
We could just say that Kaplan brought
And
them.
we can't. Yeah, exactly. It was Cap. It was your fault.
Hey, by the way, you should mention that tonight, in a complete change of pace here, the Kings have a chance to close out the Edmonton Oilers at
Go Kings, go.
Crypto.com Arena. Go Kings, go. Huge underdogs in this series, and now they go to Game 6 with the chance to close it out tonight.
Yep, and if they come up short, it's Saturday night in Edmonton is Game 7.
That's a hard skate to win in Edmonton.
Yeah, well, and they barely won 2 nights ago, so tonight's the night to get it done. That's going to be rocking.
By the way, Dodgers back home tonight. They lost 2 out of 3 to Pittsburgh. Phillies at Dodger Stadium tonight. And it's, who is it for us? Ian Anderson is for us.
So they're back here?
Yeah,
that's weird. They were in Pennsylvania already, and both teams flew to L.A.
And that was even after they had a Sunday night deal and had to turn it around so early. That
Although
schedule
they
is
had 2
oddball.
off days last week.
Okay, all right.
So they're making up for that now.
I got it.
And it's Tyler Anderson. Ian Anderson's with the Braves.
I always do that. Why do I always do
I don't
that?
know.
It's Tyler Anderson.
Tyler Anderson.
Yeah, all right.
Very well.
He's starting tonight. It won't be Ian. Ian ain't here. All right,
Maybe for the Braves
we are
somewhere.
awaiting the NFL schedule to come out. We will know the entire Rams schedule at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
And it's most of it's starting to leak. I mean, we already know who the Rams are going to play opening night. They're going to play Buffalo. It's on a Thursday. We know they're going to play Christmas Day against Denver.
I was just talking to Cap. Did you see that Week 1 matchup of Russell Wilson going back to Seattle?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
why
sizzle to that game.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
By the way, so the Seahawks are just going to roll with Drew Lock?
Drew Lock, so far.
Listen, Drew Lock can dance. All right, that's his best skill when it comes to entertaining people. He doesn't read defenses very well. He's got a decent arm, but he's also he's a career backup kind of guy.
Right, and so isn't that in a lot of ways, if you're running the Seahawks, aren't you basically punting on the season?
A little bit. I mean, I think you punted on the season when you got rid of Russell Wilson. That was part of the problem. You know what I mean? It's just you knew you were going to have a transition period until your next major quarterback because, again, people forget the Seahawks kind of lucked up on Russell Wilson and got a franchise guy. They gave Matt Flynn $40-odd guaranteed $1 million, and he
beat him out.
Lost the job in camp. You know what I mean?
So do we? Let me ask you about two other guys. Do we think Jimmy G stays in San Francisco?
I think so. Yeah.
I do. I don't think there's a market for Jimmy G.
What about Baker Mayfield? Does he stay in Cleveland?
There's less of a market for Baker Mayfield.
I think he's just stuck. I think he's just stuck.
Baker Mayfield is just not playing football.
So Baker Mayfield, who's been ripping the Browns, is going to walk in and play backup to Deshaun Watson?
What choice does he have?
For $19 million a year, whatever he's making?
Want $19 million a year? Because that's what he will have to do.
And the guy lives in the stadium, but, I mean, what else is he supposed to do? You know?
By the way, he's apparently, reportedly kind of a jerk, but really good in those commercials where he lives in the stadium.
He's got a
very
serious post-NFL career on camera.
Yeah.
I believe that for sure.
Here's an interesting Baker Mayfield story. So, a guy I know owns a couple of restaurants in Manhattan Beach.
Yep.
Mace, you met him, David Slay.
He owns Slay.
Slay is a steak and fish house, and right down the street is Slay Italian Kitchen.
Oh, all right.
So one night, some drunk guy is outside on the street just heckling Baker Mayfield, who's in there having dinner with his wife, just all over him, like drunk.
Really?
Mayfield walks out of the restaurant, buys the guy dinner, calms him down, takes pictures with him, and the guy leaves.
That's the only move. That's a great captain move.
And David told me that Mayfield could not have been nicer to everyone who walked up to him that night.
I believe that about him.
Like, that
he seems to be very likable amongst his peers. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when he went to exactly to your story, John, when he was shown on that big screen when he first went to Cleveland. Do you remember this? They show the guy on the big screen. He's at a then Indians baseball game. Close up on him at the screen. He goes, checks down to his guy who throws him a beer, and he just shotguns it. I was like, how do you have a side beer guy on deck for when you get on camera? He's a leader. I believe that.
I think it would be incredibly awkward for him to be in the locker room with Deshaun Watson. I think they've got to find a landing spot for him.
I mean,
and maybe even cut him.
I think there's a lot of teams that could use him to that point.
Right. Seattle.
I don't dislike Baker Mayfield.
Seattle could use him.
I guess so.
I think everybody's waiting for Cleveland to cut him so that they can sign him.
Dinner.
Week 2 of the NFL season is out. Atlanta will be at SoFi Stadium against